I think Akash, let's start accepting people now. It's 6:03. Okay, let me
Admitting all.
okay. Let me also share my screen quick. Akash, just let me know if everything is looking good.
Precious is here.
ऐसी ऐसी काज नहीं कहाँ लखत लखत जाए
Who is there? Akash?
No, I'm asking.
What were you asking?
Is Precious here?
I'm not sure. I invited her. Mostly, I believe she should be.
No, she's not here.
Okay. Lisa will be joining. Let's wait for a couple of more minutes for people to join in. How many people have joined in? Akash, can you give me a number? Uh, let's put it in the chat if you have joined or how much time do you guys
50,
need?
50 people are here. 50.
Okay. Hey, good evening, everyone. It's good to see you guys. Welcome back to the session, day two. We will be tuning in shortly, I believe. First, we'll have some words from the faculty uh, for day two, and then we will put this session on the another level. Today, I'm very, very excited, extremely excited because uh, a lot of really good topics we will be discussing and really amazing. My mentors are also coming in a special appearance here. They will be also talking on various topics. Uh, so yeah, I'm very excited about today. And as we have already discussed, we have to be absolute uh, diligent. You have to hear out everything. A lot of things might go out of your mind, out of above your mind. It's fine. Put your questions in the chat, and I appreciate everybody to be absolute attentive because a lot of information is going to come in the next 2 hours in your way. And these are all opportunities that we will be discussing, like we have discussed uh, previously as well. Before we move on, let me see. Kash, do we have Ayushji also or Nilima ma'am?
Good evening, sir.
Mm,
Uh, Myself, Somna Singhal, Assistant Professor at Kamkus College of Law. I will be conducting the session today.
Welcome, Somna. Welcome to the session. And great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let us know when we can start. Mostly, I think right now, 57 folks are here, and a lot of them are in the waiting room.
Yes,
Uh,
I
I've
believe
I've admitted all.
that other participants join too.
sure, sure. Let's wait for 5 minutes then.
Right.
In the meantime,
So yeah.
can people in the chat let us know, did they try any kind of tools yesterday?
Good evening, sir.
What they learned from yesterday?
Uh, can Aman, can you delegate this? I mean, can you put everybody on mute so that
Just
we...
firstly make me co-host. After it, I can able to do.
Sure, sure. Akash, can you do that?
Yeah, one second.
Or let me do that.
देखो ये आवाज नहीं आ रही, इतनी आ रही है। हाँ, इतनी आएगी।
Yeah, I got the access. Just give me a moment. I am doing.
Yeah. Can I see some other?
Now you can unmute yourself and start.
I'm also okay. Yeah, good. Welcome everybody to the day two of Generative AI with Law Mastermind course that we have organized with Kamkus Law of College, and the students are here, professors are here, teachers are here, experts are here. So welcome everybody. Uh, I believe we are on a mission that we discussed yesterday with the director, sir. And it was a great session yesterday. And today, the plan is to level up to big levels. And for that, I need everybody's full attention over here. You can join from your phone anywhere, but listen out what we are trying to tell you. These are the opportunities that we will be discussing today and the days that we will be going forward till the Saturday that we have. So yeah, welcome everybody. Like Akash was saying, let's make our chat box rolling with questions, with suggestions, with things that we are discussing right now. Uh, I think 66 people have joined in. Somna ma'am, can we begin or should we still wait? Um, Not able to hear you, ma'am. Ayushi, yeah, go ahead. Okay, let's to unmute.
जतिन जी कुछ स्टूडेंट्स ना वेटिंग रूम में अभी हैं तो प्लीज उसकी एंट्री अप्रूव कर दो उनकी
Sure. Aman, can you do that?
Yes, sir. We are doing just two people are in waiting room, and rest of are already admitted.
Cool. Let's wait for more, like 3 minutes more, and then we'll deep dive. So yeah, I mean, a lot of things are planned for today. We will be deep diving into AI products, use cases that right now are available in the world. People are using them, how they are using them. We are also creating one product with Kamkus, Law of College. Yes, sir. Yes,
जतिन जी
sir.
ये सोमना मैम आज के सेशन में है ये वो अपना इंट्रोड्यूस करके फिर आप इसको स्टार्ट कर दो तो मैम को आप अनम्यूट कर दो वो ट्राई कर रही हैं
Sure. Aman.
सोमना सिंगल SOMNA
Aman will do that. Let's
Just give me a moment. Doing.
sure.
Somna ma'am, you
Yes,
can.
yes, I am here. Uh, shall we start?
Yeah.
Oh, good evening, everyone. I, Somna Singhal, Assistant Professor at Kamkus College of Law, welcomes you all to today's session on generative AI and its impact on the legal profession. As future lawyers, you stand at the intersection of law, ethics, and technology. And today we explore how AI is reshaping that landscape. So, over to you, sir.
Sure. Thank you, Somna,
Thank
for the
you.
kind words and the introduction. And I'm very excited for the next 2 hours because a lot of things are planned, and I cannot resist myself to showcase, bring people, have those conversations. So welcome everybody to day two of Generative AI with Law Mastermind, where we are empowering the legal minds of tomorrow. Starting with you guys, because you guys are the legal minds of tomorrow. Uh, so, second, I will give you a little brief about what is going to happen today. Firstly, so today's topic is Gen AI deep dive and applications. So we will be running through the different applications of AI products that are available in the market, how to use them. That is what we will be discussing. And then we will have a special guest. He's also my mentor, like these are the founders of Beyond Scene. Let me share a few things about them because I want everybody to be absolutely attentive and be comfortable with them. Maybe I'll ask a couple of people to introduce themselves. So it's a US based startup where it gives a platform for global leaders where you can be seen, you can be heard, and you can sell more. It gives a platform for professionals, for owners. I have also spoken on their platform. It's a wonderful platform that they have built. Uh, these are the geniuses who will be joining us as well, who have built this system. And it's magical. It happens once in a week. And we will also ask them, you guys, to join and see what is happening across different part of the world, specifically US as well. So this is the small plan that we have. And then we will have Dr. Steve also stepping in today. He will also be joining from California. And he will be also telling how to, because he is a master of writing. He has done that across his whole tenure of his life. He has written more than 10 novels. He's a PhD and he he teaches people how to learn basic things. Now, this course might be a little bit in a fast pace for few people, but the idea is that we will be covering a lot of topics, a lot of parts. So wherever your good interest is, uh, although you have to learn everything, but be absolutely vocal about it because right now we are complete tech folks who have joined in on Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. But from Thursday onwards, there will be lawyers who are using AI products in their existing companies, how they are scaling. They will also be giving opportunities for you guys. So around 50, there are opportunities that will be given if you guys are able to grab them. Summer internships and a lot of offers. We are also building one tool with Kamkus Law of College. I will also be talking about it. But and then Friday, Mr. Rajul Jain, he's a CA and a Supreme Court lawyer. He will be joining. He runs a company which operates globally. Uh, and he is also interested to give some opportunities on the call itself. So you will be in this week under the hands of experts from tech, legal, and accountancy as well. This is a beginner course, and that's why we are giving different opportunities, different speakers, so that you can understand which area you want to focus on, and then we will be giving detailed break of how to get into that specific area. Guys, if you guys are following, just put in the chat you are excited. Maybe I want to understand what I'm trying to tell you guys is something which you guys are able to understand or not. Uh, Akash, do we see some movement in the with people? How are things here? Aman, can you hear me?
एक ही यस आया है अभी तक, दो यस आए हैं कि
Okay.
yeses are coming now.
Okay. Yeah,
5,
wake up,
6,
guys. Yeah.
7.
Cool, wake up. Yeah.
चैट सो कल आप लोगों ने कोई टूल वूल देखा? जैसे कल वी लेफ्ट यू विद सो मेनी tools and websites where you can go and have a look yourself. अगर आप लोगों ने देखा, आप लोगों को कोई अच्छा लगा, just add that into the chat. हम थोड़ा उसके बारे में भी बात कर लेंगे. Spell book, we are going to cover spell book today. Purva has said spell book. Okay.
Great. I will start adding people also, but I just wanted a quick walkthrough of the week. And then on Saturday, we will have a judiciary preparation, how AI you can use, which an existing person he's also one of my very good friend and a mentor, because he at a very young age he was able to get a very good rank, 5 rank, and he is able to get into a very nice profession of judgment where he is handling his court. So Mr. Dipanshu Sarkar, judge, will be there on Saturday for 2 hours. And this is a great opportunity for people who are interested in judiciary, learning how to go in that direction. What are the benefits? How do you crack that? Those are very big questions. Uh, and you guys have to start preparing because you guys are in the right, uh, you have the time because you are in the first year mostly. But depends. Third, 4 year people also like prepare. After college also people prepare. So a bunch of things here, guys. So let's deep dive into the first topic that we have, and let me see when can Quincy and Whitney also join in. Um, okay, they will be joining in some time. Cool. So yeah, so let's deep dive into what we were supposed to do and where we left yesterday, actually. So I'll give a recap what we did yesterday first, and then let's move on. So we discussed what is generative AI, Gen AI in simple layman terms. We also saw a collab notebook with some data, how to read data, how to find specific things in the data that is there. Uh, how can that be useful? Again, that is again some projects. We will give you projects around clustering, how to cluster data in different classes, so that uh, uh, basically, if you have a business problem where you want to disintegrate data into categories based on some business requirement, let's say they are from education sector, they are growing. Those KPIs when you use them, and you get some insight. So for that, the data analysis part is pretty open, and we will be giving you projects also and helping you out. This is not a week's thing, uh, but we will be engaged continuously with Kamkus Law of College, and we will be giving you different data sets across once you get the certifications and all. Uh, for you guys to be prepared for any data that comes on your way, to learn, understand how to get intelligent insights from that data. Like we discussed a little bit walkthrough yesterday, but we will give a complete session of how, when a data comes, what is the process to get insights from that. You can use the collab notebook that we have created. It has all the codes, how we have created it. So be absolutely attentive and use all the resource that we are giving you. So this is one thing that we discussed, the importance of data. And then we were looking into some issues or some problems that legal minds have, which they want to automate so that their life can be more productivized. And for that, we were looking into some websites like AI. There's AI for that. Today, we will look into quickly into Product Hunt as well, which basically is the, I know everybody knows, and for those who don't know, it's the portal where every product get listed.
Like an
In
app store.
you like an app store, like any OpenAI product, Google products, any product that gets launched across the world. Anybody like me, I am owner of around 10 plus AI consumer products, B2B, B2C. So we also launch here. I can show you my one also if it is able to show me. Okay, yeah. So not going directly to my one. But you can see the top products which have launched today. What are their what's the use case that they are solving? Are they free? Are they paid? A lot of them are free. a lot. Out of 100, I would say 99 or 98 are free. You just have to find them. This is the list. So these are top products that are launching today. Then they have that top products which are launched. So these are the list of products that is being launched. Sorry, that is launching today actually. Uh, and then the week's top products. So let's say this one. Let's see this one. This is Rourke. Build real mobile apps by chatting with AI. Okay. You can create or apps or games end to end, set up monetization with revenue cat track analysis, published to the App Store. You can go from concept to a real app business today. Now they are claiming that you guys can see it got 950 upwards, which is again difficult to get if you have a good product. But I mean, it is also some paid sources that do that upvoting. But this is one direction that I want you guys to know how to get into AI. Stop questioning just why AI, what AI, my jobs are going, how are we going to tackle? Start learning it, start interacting with the products that are available in the market right now. And your life will be very, very, very much simple. Like you guys use ChatGPT. So there are different assistants for different problems. If you want to code, if you want to build app, then go for Claude. Now Claude also launched its Sonnet 6 4.6 last week itself. The company's name is Claude by Anthropic. It builds master products. They are into agentic AI itself. They are some companies which we use these products for our automation for wherever we need intelligence through their APIs like ChatGPT. But these are specific products which are useful for specific use cases. Like Perplexity, you can use for research. You cannot use for coding, for building apps. Claude you can use. Then there is
Like
Kimi.
you can use it, to be honest, Jatin, but obviously it won't be of the same value as Claude. So each tool can more or less do all the things, but it's just that different tools are better in different tasks. So you have to identify what is your task and then go to that tool.
Hmm,
It's not like every tool will do all the tasks that you want. So you have to be very clear. You should have clarity in your mind. What is the exact task that you are trying to solve or do,
hmm,
and then go to that tool. That is
hmm.
very important to understand.
Correct. Now let's go to the next level. Let's see what do we have in legal.
Yes.
LLMs, productivity, AI note making, marketing and sales, design and creatives.
Other categories, I think you need to.
Okay. Now let me search here.
Yeah, legal.
Where do you see?
Spellbook must be here, right?
It is supposed to be here. So you can see all the popular launch tags, product categories by different categories. Okay. This is the scene.
No, legal services. There was one with legal services. Go up,
Where do you see?
go up.
Okay,
Yeah, here.
cool. Yeah, legal services here cover contracts, patents, compliance, IP, estate planning, tools that draft, review, and manage legal tasks for startup SME. Wonderful. Now, this is a next step for everybody to look into these tools and get familiarized with how AI is solving basic issues through automation. Now, these are scalable products that are there. And scalable, what do we mean by scalable? That there are multiple users who are using this product, like they are using my products. So yesterday somebody was telling me I want to build and negotiate for a contract uh, for a requirement. I want to make sure that I win. I can see this product right now with you guys that this is doing that. Build, negotiate, and sign contracts in minutes. Again, it is based on contracts. For cases, I believe we'll find something else. Benchmark report, toolkit. But basically, I'm putting some ideas into everybody's mind. Why are we here? So this is one website that everybody has to also go through. So yeah, guys, excited to learn the AI tools now. We have like just talked at a high level. Now we will deep dive into some of the tools and things. Uh, yeah, what's happening, guys? Let's
Yes,
see.
yes, yes.
Okay. And once I think Quincy joins, Akash put it in the spotlight, Quincy and Whitney, both. We will introduce him. I want to formally introduce because he's a special appearance. He's coming. And I'm very happy to have him and talk uh, with everybody. So we will stop wherever we are and we will have him also talk. So let's deep dive into AI tools for legal professionals. Uh, okay,
People want examples.
yeah, okay. So these are some of the comprehensive tools or the directory that right now I have added. We have added. I have given you two more sources. One is Product Hunt, and the other one is there is an AI for that. Go to that, you will find all the category and subcategories like we see over here for contract analysis. We have spellbound book, uh, black boiler, legal fly. Out of this, spellbook is the best one that right now is in existence. For legal research, you should go for Perplexity. There must be some other tools as well. Lexus Plus AI. Somebody was messaging in the chat also. I saw.
Yeah,
And there are a lot of tools that you will find on Product Hunt that I also don't know because they are launching, they have launched last week, and they are pretty powerful, very powerful tools. And then there is this doc automation for litigation for study tools. Let me show you the power of AI actually to you guys quick. Okay, this is one of the AI tools that is pretty good at what it does. Create a list of AI tools by searching product hunt for legal students. Now I actually want to show you the process, how this tool works. Beautiful tool. It will showcase what is happening on the desktop side. Let's see. So it is basically dividing the ask into different questions, and you can see the screen. This is not a genuine person who is operating. This is a system, a laptop where configuration is done and AI is working and it is extracting live. You can see product hunt over here. It is scrolling on his system. So you can see live how AI is able to solve a problem that I have given to that. Uh, it's a wonderful product. Daily you get 300 credits for free. So you can use it extensively. Now, this is not specific to legal. Again, this is the Chat GPT advanced, more advanced version for you can create slides, you can create PPTs, you can create a lot of reports. You want to find something, you can find it from here. These are agents. This is an agentic AI platform where whatever ask that you give, it divides that into different tasks. Let me show you those. So let me cross this. Let's see this. Okay, if you see over here, it has divided into the into two parts, which is search product hunt and web for AI tools for legal students, and then compile and format the final list as a structured document. It is creating a document for me. And what is happening is this you can see on their system. That's how AI is working for me. It is finding out, creating document. It is thinking right now that the document that it has created is correct or not. There's an agent that is doing that. So it is reading the collected AI tool research to compile final document. And then for legal student, a structured a markdown. It is also, yeah. So now the document is ready. Let's go, guys. Get it. Guys, excited to see what the document is going to look like. Uh,
Beyond scene, I think he's there. Quincy's here.
hello. Can you guys, can you,
I'm
Akash,
admitting
put
him.
Quincy in the, let me put him in the forefront. Um, I cannot see him. Can you put him in the spotlight? Guys, so Quincy and mostly Whitney is going to be joining us soon. Uh, so we will take a little pause in what we were discussing with respect to
One
the AI
second.
tools.
Aman, can you see them? Aman?
Yeah, I have unmute them. Just wait a minute.
Can you?
Just
Okay, yeah. Oh, great. I can see my friend here.
just put him in spotlight if you can, Aman.
Yeah, I'll do that actually.
Oh, Quincy's here.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Quincy.
Sorry, Quincy, I'll
You're
just
on
put
mute.
you on. I'll just
You
unmute you.
guys hear me?
Hey,
Yeah. How are
welcome
you?
to the
All right.
session.
How's everybody doing? Where's everybody calling in from?
So yeah, I mean, it's a
Mo
very interactive session we have organized. So these are people, students of law from Kamkus Law of College. Some are faculty members. A lot of people are also joining in. Very excited to hear you out as well. And thank you for joining from it's so early. It's a great honor to have you on the platform to talk to the students and the mentors here, the professors. And it's a great platform. So we are mostly Quincy uh, giving a course over Gen AI and how it can be used and blend together with law for the students and how they can productionize their daily tasks, their daily activities. Uh, that's the
So,
end goal.
Quincy, they are actually students who are just starting their careers. So, your words of motivation will help them a lot to
Yeah.
get a good start kick to their career.
Guys, welcome, sir, Quincy, to the chat because I want everybody to be very attentive here. We will pick maybe a couple of people to even talk to Quincy and introduce themselves. But be sure that this is wonderful magic happening in the next 20 minutes that I know. Uh, so keep that rolling in the chat. I really want everybody to be very attentive. The words, the wisdom that is going to come is very precious, and I want everybody to learn that because this is a learning phase for all of us. I also want to learn what Quincy is going to share with us. So yeah, I mean, Quincy, you can go ahead and welcome.
Well, first of all, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's feeling blessed. What a beautiful day this morning. For me, everybody there is probably nighttime. So it's definitely an honor and a pleasure for everybody here. We have about 88 people here on the call today. So that's obviously you guys are the people, the names, the ears, the eyes that needed to see and hear what 2026 holds for you. So first of all, I would really love to just figure out, can everybody write in the chat right now, what are you expecting this year? Write in the chat, what are you expecting this year? That's the first thing. If you can unshare your screen for me, Jet or Akash.
Sure.
Write in the chat, what are you expecting this year? Because expectancy is going to be your reality. Most people don't really understand this, but expectancy is going to be your reality, because we're going to talk about a couple of different things in a small matter of time. It doesn't really, I want you to understand this. Write in the chat, what are you expecting this year? Now, this can be a certain amount of monthly income. This could be a certain amount of yearly income. This could be a certain job. This could be a maybe it's marriage. Who knows exactly what that is? Even though we're pursuing career, I do want to tell you something that will honestly, it is an automation of success. This is going to be your automation of success. Success is not determined on your environment alone. Remember that. Just write that down. Success is not determined on your environment alone. So when you're writing down and and everybody here has been taking notes, I want you to understand that why are so many people successful and why are so many people not? This is something that's truly key, because I believe everybody here is intelligent. Everybody here is smart. And if you can, turn your cameras on, because the ones that want to be seen is the ones that will be seen. Remember that. The ones that want to be seen is the ones that will be seen, which means when you show up, you show out. You're showing up for not only for yourself, but you're showing up for your future. See, most people rather lay in bed and they rather focus on sleeping towards their dreams versus actually imagining their dreams when they wake up. Why do I say this? Because obviously a lot of people can talk to you about strategy. A lot of people can talk to you about tactics. I'm going to talk to you about two things: principle and essence. These are going to be the two factors that allow you to become the person you're supposed to be. Does everybody agree that you always become before you have? Not everybody, though. Some people believe that they're supposed to have before they come. How crazy is that? You believe you're supposed to live in America. You believe you're supposed to travel to the countries first. You believe you're supposed to have the certain car, have the certain home, have the certain amount of money, have the certain job. You believe you're supposed to have something before you become it. But you're on this call right now to study, to learn, to gather, not realizing that you came on this call first to have, not realizing that you came on this call to become. Put a 2 in the chat if this is making sense. Jan, I have a lot of Indian friends right now, so I can speak a little Indish if you need me to.
Oh, that will be like a bonus.
I can only do the accent. So I want you all to understand that there is going to be a transfer of wealth to those that apply the principles. See, success is not determined by environment alone. Success is only focused on what you become and what you believe you are. The reason why I say this is because someone in a poor environment and someone in a rich environment does not make them either poor or rich. There's only one thing that makes them poor or rich: your limiting factor of what you become day in out every single day. So let me give you guys some wise words and wisdom. Can I do that for you guys? I'm going to give you guys some principles and practices for you to go ahead and utilize for yourself. Go ahead and put a 2 in the chat. We got 90 people on the call. We are out in India. I love this. We are launching students from all around the world. And that's what we want. It is honestly about becoming. When you can realize becoming is more of a driving factor than it is to have, you understand that whatever you do, you start to go ahead and do it in order. Write that down. Write down what I do in order is who I become. What I do in order is who I become. So first of all, I'm going to read you guys some stuff out of my book. And this book is honestly for you guys to understand that there are some principles, and I believe these are the 7 principles. So I'm going to keep it very short so that you can have just a quick transformation and you can just think about what you're becoming. Now understand this. Not everyone in a wealthy neighborhood is rich, and not everyone in a neighborhood is broke. This just means environment alone does not determine destiny. Think about that. Because if everybody in your neighborhood was broke, you will make the same amount of money they make.
Beautiful thought, yeah.
You would make the same amount of money they make. But realistically, in reality, you're actually richer than someone right now. So environment does not keep you in the same equality of equity. What determines destiny is the voice you believe, the patterns you repeat, and the principles you obey. The voice you believe, because there's always two voices in your head, one that feeds faith and the other one that feeds doubt. The patterns you repeat is going to be the generational curses that you believe is on your life. You can want to be successful in a place, and you may think that the skill may make you successful, but the skill alone does not make you successful. The skill alone allows you to have patterns that you repeat. So how great you get with skill is those are going to be your day-to-day habits that you repeat to get to what? To sharpen your iron, to sharpen your sword. The principles you obey, you got to understand that if I drop this pen, can everybody put in the chat what you think is going to happen if I drop this pen? Is this pen going to go up or down? Okay, put it in the chat. So you can memorize the street signs on your way home. That's familiarity. Those are going to be the principles, the patterns, and the voices. So you have to understand it works in the same exact way. In the same way you repeat financial habits, emotional habits. See, your financial habits is based on what you see, you believe. See, this is why you believe, maybe there's two people on the call. One person says I can make $1 million US money. One person says I can only make what? Maybe 60 grand US money. That's based on what? The emotional habits that you have inside, the financial habits that you have inside, the mental habits that you have what? At home. But to break the pattern and to break the cycle, you must build your internal environment. Obedience is a skill developed. See, I'm a person that reads scripture. So scripture says obedience is better than sacrifice. See, obedience is not blind submission. Obedience is the willingness to develop a skill to follow a principle long enough. Obedience is the willingness to develop a skill to follow what? A principle long enough. Many people do not follow biblical faith, but still become successful. They don't follow your religion, but still become successful. Why? Because success is not determined by religion. It is determined by principle. Principles work whether you believe in them or not. That's why I said gravity, whether you believe it or not, is going to work. If I drop the pen, it falls. That's a principle. That's an automation. Principles are God's automation systems. If you apply them correctly, you can produce the result. Put a 2 in the chat. This is making sense. See, it said in Genesis chapter 128. This is a book I read. It says God gave the first command. It says, be fruitful, multiply, subdue the earth, replenish it, and have dominion. You have to notice the order. To be fruitful, that's the becoming. To multiply is what you utilize in the internal side so you can multiply on the outside. You never multiply on the outside until you multiplied on the inside. Write that down. You never multiply on the outside until you start to multiply on the inside. So when you're looking at having multiple clients, a large amount of money, some type of huge success in a small amount of time, everybody wants to be overnight success. The rich rulers, everybody wants to be super successful. They want to be overnight success. That's what we chase, overnight success. Not realizing the first command is to be fruitful, which is you're building your character. Then you're building your character to what? Multiply, be strategic. To subdue something just simply means it's a Hebrew meaning to subdue. S-U-B-D-U-E. To subdue it means to trample down something or to have access of moving it. It's like moving a shopping cart or moving a bicycle. You can physically move something out the way. Because you guys all understand that there's so much disruption towards your intention. Everybody believe that? Or some? Does anybody here believe that? That there's always disruption. There's always some type of distraction, delay. disorder, when what? You have high intention. When you know you want something, something just comes and stops you. That's to subdue it. Then you want to replenish it, because once you get over it, you want to take that energy, that happiness, that amount of fulfillment that you just got close. Think about this call. When you build this call, Jatin, when you build this call, Akash, you and whoever partner you're with on the outside, you have to take the amount of excitement of all the things, Jatin and Akash. Wasn't there some disruption during your intention? You started to have
Always.
difficulties. You started to possibly, this was going wrong or that was going wrong, because and disruption always follows intention. That's a principle.
Too many distractions comes every day, and your job is to fight with those distractions and be the king out of it. Like I can see a king written on your back, clearly. It's that that's the ideology that every like you have to be when you are living and solving a problem mostly. And I completely agree.
Whenever you are going to do a good job or something which is very important, there will always be difficulties and distractions. You always have to cross it, and only then you will reach where you want to reach. So yeah, that has always been a path for every successful man, I think.
And Quincy, I
Right,
think
and
Quincy?
people are excited to talk to you also. And in the chat, I think a lot of people are interested to talk to you. They are very much aligned, I think. We will also open lines whenever you want for
I
people to
got
also
you.
talk to you. So yeah.
Yep. So I'll go 5 more minutes and I'll open up to discussion. So just notice the order. Being becomes before multiplying. Identity becomes before increase. Fruitfulness is a state of being. Fruitfulness is a state of being. I'm only telling you this so you can write it down. I'm only telling you it so you can write it down so that you believe it. You have to look at it, you have to believe it, and you have to know that whose you are is who you are. You have to know that it means that you do not see failure as final. You only see it as a learning progress. Your anticipation to grow instead of your fear of losing. Failure is not an expectation, learning is. When you shift from anxiety to anticipation, everything changes. Anxiety says, what if I fail? Anticipation says, what if I learn? Or what will I learn? So you got to understand this, both are success. They're wins. See, when you take your mind off of failure, you no longer worry about, think about this. The brain moves like this. When you take your mind off of failure, you no longer worry about what would they say. You only worry about the feedback that you can use for what? Learning purposes only. This allows you to have the characteristics, the principles. They understand that nothing actually works the first time. Nothing actually works the first time. It worked. You may have gotten paid, you may have gotten the job, but that is not working the first time. That is simply just you being in a place of learning where you're going further. Your first step is always your next step to one step. Remember that. Your first step is always your next step to what? Your one step. So there's always going to be a step that you have to what? Continuously walk in order to get to the path you want to go to. So even though whether you succeed from that idea or you learn from that idea, you must be anticipated about the actual vision and the goal. So if your thing is a certain amount of money, do not write down what that amount of money and solely focus on that money. You want to look at that certain amount of money and ask yourself, who do I have to become in order to achieve and contain the capacity of that money? If it's a certain amount of business or a certain amount of clients, you have to ask yourself, what type of system do I have in myself first before I have that system in my business? See, the system principle, I'm going to give this to you and I'm done. You need to understand most people want success, few build systems. We're on a call right now where people understand systems. See, God says in my text of Malachi 3:10, he says, test me. That's a principle. Testing is a principle, means applying it consistently. But here's what most people miss. If God pours you out a blessing, you must have the capacity to contain it. What does that mean? Success without a system collapses. Whether you are building a 6-figure business, you're going to go work for somebody, a $1 million company, a marriage, a new lifestyle, you need a system. Every business has 4 core systems, which is going to be your lead generation, your sales, your fulfillment, and your daily operations. But every human has 4 levels of value. Your first level of value, which is your lowest level of value, is going to be your implementation. This is when you're using your muscle over time. Anybody here worked in a warehouse? I have.
Quincy, one thing, can you share your screen maybe on, and maybe in visualization you can show what you are saying, because I think people will not
I
be able
wish
to.
I had slides today.
No, on
I
the
wish
on the diagram, maybe the things that you are saying, but anyways, anything is fine because everybody
Yes.
wants to learn these things, and I think they will keep on forgetting. And these are golden words. The plan actually how to
What
get
I'll
out.
do is I'll show you guys a copy. I'll show you guys a copy to look over as in the book. So it doesn't matter if you're doing a new lifestyle. You just need a system. Implementation. Let me draw it out for you. Because I think that is good. So I'm going to share my screen. You have to know how to get to your goals. You have to know how to get to your goals. I draw in this little scrappy notebook all the time here on my iPad. So don't worry about all these scrabbles, guys. Implementation. This is how you have to move, and this is how you achieve the highest state. Implementation, IMP, is going to be your lowest level of value. This is where you use what? This is where you use your muscle over time. That's a guy. He got his muscles. This is where you use your muscle over time. Now, your muscle over time can simply alone only get you to what? So far. This is where a job hires you. But you must be a what? A great implementer in order to what? Do the job. That's the lowest level of value. There's 1,000 factory workers. I believe everybody here wants to be what? You can work on your job, but make sure you work on your business. The next level of value is going to be unification. Unification, there's implementation. Unification is being able to what? Organize. This is when you're organizing. This is you. You're organizing it into a system. You're organizing, maybe you're managing people. Maybe you're managing a call like this. That's unification. Being able to gather and organize a group of people to have a system of what? An outcome. Your daily operations. The next one is going to be what? It's going to be your communication. Your communication is going to be your third level highest of value. So you have to understand this, when you're managing some type of system or people, that can only get you so far. That can only make you a manager. That can only make you an event operator. That can only make you what? Someone that is working for a job and they're a manager. Maybe you have a business and you just have to manage systems. That can only make you go so far. But what you really need to get good at is your communication. Your communication allows you to effectively speak to what? The masses. This allows you, this is a skill set that everybody must develop. Allows you to speak what? Effective. This is not about the quantity of words you say, but about the effectiveness of the words you say. Most people simply do not read or continuously work on articulating themselves correctly because they don't know that words are the way we perceive life. How big your vocabulary is and how well you articulate yourself, that is the way of which you see life. That's why you don't see failure. You start to see what? Learning. Because there are words you did not know. There are things you have not experienced. And that is going to allow you to become the person you need to what? Become. Then the last one is going to be your imagination state. Think about this, like Jat and like Akash here on this call. Your imagination state is your highest level of value, because what you can think of, okay, this is a brain. I know it looks a little funny. It's a brain. But your imagination state is your highest. The reason why your imagination state is your highest is because you need to understand that in order to become the greatest, in order to become the person you're actually designed for, you're not designed to be an implementer. You just can't implement. You have the ability to wake up and what? Go and help somebody up with their business. You have the ability to go and what? Study and read. That's implementing. And then once you study and read, you take notes. And what do? You organize it. You organize your notes. Then after you do that, what do? You communicate your notes. But then someone has a problem. Now you have to imagine what those notes said and how can you help them out with their outcome. So your imagination is your highest state, because your imagination is about, how do I serve other people? How do I serve other people? So those are the 4 levels of value, plus the 4 things that every business has. So you just have to ask yourself today, like you have to ask yourself today, you're becoming successful, whether it's in AI, whether it's in law, whether it's in business. You have to understand meditation is honestly not about, because this is what society told us. This is what the world's told us, okay? Meditation is sitting here, closing your eyes and just humming, right? That's what a lot of people say, because that's what they told us, right? Until you realize where meditation is actually born from. Meditation is staying at the state of beingness for a long period of time. Wow. So think about this. You're supposed to meditate the entire day. When disruption comes, you need to be in what? A meditation state. Meditation is a state of success, not a state of placement. You can practice meditation. That's why you can isolate time to meditate. But meditation is a daily act of meditating on where you're going, which means you are harnessing your energy to what? Get to where you need to go to. So, Akash, Jatin, you have this goal. And everybody here, maybe your goal is a little bit different. Some people here can achieve their goals pretty fast. Number 1, faith, knowing that you will be there. Number 2, your work. Your work is going to be constantly believing in it daily. Okay? What do you believe in, and how many times do you believe in it daily? What do you believe in, and how many times do you believe in it daily? Okay? And remember, I like what someone says, positive mindset. I just want you to know, positive mindset will not open the door alone. Belief will. Because you can be positive about a negative situation, but what you believe in the outcome that's the only thing you will get. Because how hard is it to be positive after you got hit by a car? But in what? Until you believe that you will become better, until you believe that you will get healthier, until you believe that you're going to become the person you need to become, that's when the positive mindset does not override the belief mindset. So I want everybody to do one quick thing before I jump off this call and answer some questions. I want you to take this one moment right now, and I want you to write down. I want you to write down on a piece of paper, write down somewhere. I want you to write down, what are you expecting this year? Write down that one thing. What am I expecting? Write down, I'm expecting a 6-figure income. I'm expecting a new job. I'm expecting 5 clients. I'm expecting 500 clients. I'm expecting a new house. I'm expecting a certain amount of income. I'm expecting marriage. I'm expecting new business partners. Write down what you're expecting this year. That's the first thing you're going to do. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to write down 3 skills you're going to develop today or this year. Write that down on a piece of paper. What are 3 skills you know you need to develop? Do you need to develop your communication? Write that down. Do you need to develop your state of imaginating, getting really good at what? Your creativity. Do you need to develop knowing systems? Do you need to develop what? A muscle memory habit. Do you need to read more? These are 3 skills you must write down in order for you to get better. Number 3, these are the 4 things you must do every single day. Hustling does not make you successful. I'm going to say it again. Hustling does not make you successful. It makes you burnt out. These are the 4 things you need to do every single day. You need to read. You need to write. You need to listen. And you need to apply. 4 things. First thing, you need to read a book. Read something. Read something. Then you're going to write. You're going to write what's in your brain from what you learn on a piece of paper. Why? Because you only retain about 7% of what you hear. But you retain more than 40% of what you hear, read, and write. This is going to develop your what? Communication, your learning curve. What does it also do? It develops your belief of who you're becoming. You're going to listen to someone. Listen to someone that's super successful in the area you want to be successful in. But understand where they're successful at is not who you are, because you and them are not the same. Me and you, we're not the same. No one here is the same. No one here is Akash. No one here is Quincy. No one here is Jatin. No one is the same. Everyone was made uniquely different. Uniquely different. Number 4, apply it. Whatever you learn, go out there and apply and test it. See if it's true. If it's not true, find the next thing you read about. I'll take any questions. That is my session. Those are the 4 things of being successful.
We will move to the questions, but Quincy, right now, I think my mind is very happy to hear you, honestly. And there are a lot of questions that are coming in, but I also want you to just one request, I would say. We have a lot of people that have joined, but a lot of people will also be tuning into this session course. This is for 6 days. So people wants to also speak on your platform beyond scene. So if you allow maybe 5 or 10 students that we train them to speak on your platform, because you on your platform there are hundreds of US businesses coming, they come. So we also want to extend some like partnership with you, so that the folks students can get a platform where they can express their self. They can also learn. We will teach them as Growbro.ai with Kamkus Law College. Like we will be meeting with them as well on some projects and those things. But that is something that we will be expecting, Quincy, if it's something that, because it's a great opportunity for everybody, for all the students that are here. We will pick top 10 students which who will be speaking on your platform for maybe some products, maybe something that they want to offer along
So
with.
this is what I say for everybody for this entire launch in India. I want you to understand this one thing. The more effective you become with your communication, the more amount of money you make. You can be a genius in the mind, but if you cannot communicate it, no one knows who you are. Understand this. Apple was not made by Steve Jobs. It was communicated by him. Just remember that. Apple was not made by Steve Jobs. It was communicated by him. How you doing, Dr. Steve? So I want you to understand that the sole focus of who you're becoming is so important. So what I'm doing is I'm literally going to be launching something with Jatin And we're gonna have in India IST time for the Sell More Offer Challenge, where everybody is going to practice their speaking, practice their pitching, practice their selling, be able to really go out there and harness what you're good at. So if you believe you're someone here on this call, just put a 2 in the chat. If you believe you're someone on this call that wants to get really good at effective communicating, if you want to get really, 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 really good at communicating so good that everybody you talk to listens to you, that you can jump on a big webinar call and everybody just wants to know who you are. They just want to hear you. If you believe you can literally travel around the world and people will listen to you on different stages, I'm going to be coming out to India. So if you believe that you're someone here on this call that believes they're a big leader, has a great voice, that understands that I am a person that wants to spread value. I'm a person that I want my mother, I want my father, I want my brothers to believe in me. And you know that this is your year. You know that this is your year. And you want the masses to believe in you. Put a 2 in the chat if that's you. Put a 2 in the chat if that's you. If that's you, put a 2 in the chat. Jan, I want you to take 10 people. Out of anybody that puts a 2 in the chat, I want you to take 10 people.
Let the
Okay?
chat rolling now, guys. I want 90. There are 90 plus people. I want 292s right now. Or else I will make people drop this call. That's the deal with me. So keep on dropping two and we will select. Meanwhile, Quincy, we have people who wants to ask questions and also welcoming Dr. Steve here. Thanks for joining, sir. It's a great honor to have you as well on the panel. So we will keep on rolling. And some people who wants to talk to you guys, we will start with maybe Dipanshu and maybe any other folk who wants to join in and keep yourself unmute one by one. And you can ask, you can this is a platform of a lot of people with expertise. Just unmute and speak anything. Just introduce yourself maybe to Quincy and Steve.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll be on the call for 5 more minutes.
We got 5 more minutes, guys. Let's keep that. Dipanshu, you want to go ahead? You have some questions?
Thank you so much to give to opportunity to this. Um, your voice is very very brilliant, and you give the opportunity to me. So thank you so much for everyone.
Thank you.
Um, and your voice to listen to me or everyone is there is very motivated today because we learn something is very very high levels for every day because we are a law students, right? We speak to everywhere for everywhere because we are law student and our communication skill is matter in a court, in a sessions, in a class and everywhere. But right today is your voice to listen me to talk with you is very high level, like to you are a very motivational person and you like you motivate us also. So it's you are more than high levels in your motivation level. You are speaking about like success, you speaking about like every like in like last 15 minutes you speak the any points. you, you are a very good skills to teach everyone, to teach more persons, and I'm impress you and everywhere to join you, and it is my dream to like connect with you. It is very excited things. Thank you so much.
Of course, man. Of course. Well, thank you. What exactly? So you're a law student. Let me ask you something. When it comes to just being a law student, do what exactly, how do you feel you're going to help people? That's the first thing I want you to discover in your mind. Outside of the service and the skill, I want you to discover, how am I going to help people?
That is
Because
same
because law student is the title, but that's not you.
It is.
Okay,
And same profession is like also us to help someone. Like
to
same
help
work.
someone. And you want to get very intentional, because you got to understand, someone in this world will need your help when you discover why you were placed here. When you discover that, when you discover why you're going to help people and why you're going to help them intentionally, deep internally, you will start being put into rooms because of that desire in your heart.
Yes, it is.
Appreciate you. What's your name?
My name is Dipanshu.
Dipancho. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You guys, any other questions? Let's go ahead and if you could pull somebody out too as well, Jet. Anybody that has a 2. All right, well, I got 1 more minute. So this is what I'm going to say. This is what I say for everybody. I want you. Go ahead, Siobhan. I know there's a lot of like people in the chat, so I'm just trying to look at most. I see you guys took a lot of notes as I'm looking at the chat. Yeah, you guys took a lot of notes. Go ahead, Shivam. You can call on Jatin. Shivam. All right. Manifest, can you tell it be negative or right? Can you tell if it can be negative or right? That's a great question. When you're thinking about something that comes, because you got to think about this. You guys are gonna hear Dr. Steve next. You got to look at this from this aspect. Time is a linear factor that cannot be measured. So you have to understand that money is not measured by time. Money is measured by value. So when we're talking about manifesting something, you only manifest who you are. Okay? Just keep that in mind. You only manifest the amount of money you believe you are. You only manifest the clients you want to get based on who you want to serve, just like I told him. You only get exactly what you become. You only get exactly what you become. So that's like the number one topic that I would talk about here on this call, is like you only get exactly what you become. I invite Jack, and this is what I'm gonna do because I have to jump off. I'm gonna invite everybody here, just the people here on this call, and I'm gonna send you a link. I'm not sure where everybody's at. So I'm gonna drop in my Instagram here, but I'm gonna invite everybody to a private training on next Monday. Okay. Everybody here. Okay. Everybody here. I'm going to give you guys a private training. Okay. On Monday. Next Monday. So put in your calendars now. Jatin is going to send just the 90 people here the link. Okay. All right. And I'm going to give you guys a private training on how to get clients. Think about this. When we're talking about clients, this is how you get a job. Your job is a contract. You have to what? Sell them on why you're the great choice. Okay? Your job is your contract. You treat your job like your contract so you can become super successful. But other than that, Jad, I appreciate everybody here. Guys, go follow that IG channel. I also have a YouTube channel coming out, but until then, I'll let you guys just follow the IG. And I'm going to give you guys a private training on Monday, just out of the kindness of my heart for Jatin. So I look forward to everybody. I'll have Jatin send over the link, and everybody registered. The YouTube channel name. So I haven't really worked on it. If you're a video editor on this call, reach out to Jatin. He'll get you connected with me. I'm looking for a video editor. So if you want to make some money on that and talk to me. Other than that, Dr. Steve, we're gonna pass it over to you. Jan, what a pleasure, man. You put something special together here. Everybody here, I hope everybody was blessed. If you were blessed, put a 3 in the chat. If you were blessed, put a 3 in the chat. Jan, you're killing it, man. You and Akash are doing something amazing. You guys are doing something amazing here.
I mean,
You gotta
this is
remember, I'm coming to India too.
It will be lovely to host you, Quincy, here. Like in the college itself, we will have a session with the audience of 4,000, 5,000 students. And it would be lovely to have you and Dr. Steve in the panel. It would be like really honored. And I'm really looking forward to the next things that is going to happen from today onwards with the association, with the people. We will be giving you 10 folks, very inquisitive mind, very good with what they speak. We will be training them. And this is a course of time which will go on starting. This is a seed that we have together. We are trying to create a plant, a tree rather, a banyan tree with a lot of branches in it. So, I mean, I'm completely aligned and very happy to see you on board and deliver such an amazing session with the students. And yeah, I mean, thanks for coming, Quincy, and looking forward for the Mondays session. I will have at least 150 students who will be attending the session with you. Only 150 people will be allowed in the. This will be a private session where you will be teaching. And I will send across the links to all the students who wants to participate. We have the channel for all those who wants to participate. Ping on the WhatsApp number that we have. I'll show that in the course of this week also. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
thank you so much,
that's all
Quincy.
we need, man. I just want to serve everybody here. Like Jack, you know we're about to touch thousands, hundreds of thousands of lives. And what you're doing right now is you're in phase 1 right now. Everybody here doesn't even know. I want you guys to know who Jatin is. Jatin is someone that is capable of shifting the world that you guys are in right now. He's going to have you guys see a whole new world, whether it is more success in a business terms, more success in maybe a friendship term. I just want you guys to know that Jatin is the genius, but he put other geniuses on this call right now. He put other geniuses on this call. So if you're on this call, like I only got it on this call because of Jatin. Dr. Steve only got on this call because of Jatin. So I just want you to know that if you're on this call, that you're also a genius. All right? You are also a genius. I dropped the YouTube channel there. Jatin, it was such a pleasure, man. For everybody that subscribes to the YouTube channel, I'll send you guys a gift. You get a gift every time for the first subscribers because I just launched that YouTube channel. So it's a pleasure, Jatin. You are starting something marvelous. We thank you. I can't wait to meet everyone here individually, where I can do an entire coaching call with everybody. But that was just a limited amount of time I can do today for just 20 minutes. Dr. Steve, the floor is yours. Jatin, I'll catch you guys later. Guys, go follow that YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. And if you subscribe to it, I'll send you guys a gift. Peace.
Awesome. Thank you, Quincy. All right, guys, that was mind-blowing. Great. Now we have Dr. Steve also here lined up. I'll quickly share my screen and then I'll give the podium to Dr. Steve as well. So we were having a discussion, and this is a great uh, movement of the discussion that where we were asking an AI tool how to build the best AI tools for legal students, and we were seeing live through the computer that how it was working as well. The agentic part that we are learning in this course. These are small perks that we have in this course, some special appearances of people who are extremely good at what they do. And uh, the right way from moving here forward is to learn from the experts which are in different domains. Like I told you, Dr. Steve will be here. He will be talking about how to write. He has written more than 10 plus uh, novels. He's an accolade. He has so much to share, and he's so much clear in his thought process. He's one of the most experts that I work with, and that's why I have brought him to the on board to have a speech, to have a discussion with everybody which is in the call. Because we will be teaching AI, of course, and that is our forte. And I will be teaching that. Last 2 days we'll be doing that as well only. But the next 3 4 days will be more intensive AI also, and different other branches of opportunities that are there right now. Just you got an opportunity from Quincy to be in the top 10 speakers in beyond scene, and present yourself, maybe a business, maybe something, uh, in front of 100 businesses globally, and then for 500 businesses globally. So the limit is nothing. If you want exposure, we will be giving that platform. I personally will be giving that platform wherever you want to land up. So moving on uh, to the discussion that we were going, and then Dr. Steve, we will have your session also. But I want to conclude and uh, on what I was discussing previously before Quincy also joined. So we'll continue with that part. Guys, can you guys hear me correctly? Can you guys chat? Keep like in the chat, can you guys uh, ping if you guys are following me? Should I go ahead? Should I stop? Okay, that's great. Cool. So we were looking at different AI tools which would be useful for your business. Now I'm seeing this number, okay, this chat number over here, and I want at least 50. It should be showing as a notification to me. So keep on rolling messages because the team is looking into your ideas. Team is judging. They are selecting you based on how you are performing over here in this whole week. So keep on rolling messages. Uh, with your ideas, with what you want to ask, what are you learning, are you able to follow up, everything. So these are the AI tools for legal professionals. I have one project also, which I want to showcase now, and then sorry, we will go to, we'll get our hands dirty uh, to some of the tools. I'll also share this PPT that we are using in the course of our time. So Spellbook is one, we will go through that. Then there is Co-Counsel, which is a very good assistant. I will talk about it. Then there is Brief Catch, that's also a good product. We will talk about it. Then Law School AI, your study partner. There are a lot of products that we will talk about. But firstly, there is an open project that we have and that we are developing. We will be developing for Kamkus Law College. This is an AI assistant that we will be creating just for Kamkus Law College, where students can create contracts, they want to see the judgments, they want to negotiate. All of these things will be capable through this platform. This is just a prototype. So let me ask, tell me about BIS license for my product, which is a toy. I am selling, I am manufacturer in India and selling in India only. Okay, now let's see what the answer comes. It is running. So basically we have trained, this is just a demo, a prototype. We have trained this AI model to answer uh, uh, based on the licensings that are involved for a particular product. So you see over here, it is answering the Bureau of Indian Standard is the national standard in India that develops so. Okay, all of these things it has told about BIS licensing. Let me say, tell me in 2 lines only, in layman. Okay, let's see. So it is again running. So this is a prototype, and we will be building this tool along with Kamkus Law. So I want people to type in the chat who are interested to work on this project with Growbro.ai. We will be selecting only 5 students as of now, based on how you perform, how you interact, and a proper certification and an opportunity internship, everything will be given to you. But the only ask is that you have to be dedicated. You have to be proactive. You have to take ownership. You have to have a learning attitude. If those deals are done, then we have a lot of opportunities. So you see, it is answering in 2 sentences about the manufacturing that it is supposed to take. Maybe let's say आंसर मुझे हिंदी में इंग्लिश में बताओ. ठीक है, लेट्स सी. तो ये एक प्रोडक्ट है जो हम बना रहे हैं साथ में विद कामकस लॉ ऑफ कॉलेज. और हम बाकी प्रोडक्ट्स भी देख रहे थे अभी. ठीक है, तो दिस इज अ ओपन प्रोजेक्ट दैट वी विल बी डूइंग. सो आई वांट यू गाइस to be a part of this, whoever wants to. Please, I cannot see any chat rolling in. Just put yourself, if you are interested, write interested in the chat and let me see and let my team decide which 5 people we want to start with this parallelly. Uh, and this is a great opportunity, guys. I'm saying, when I'm saying that, it is really great. It gives you direct access to all the faculty in Kamkus, to my network, which is global. I feel that you are good, I will put you in the best places across best companies. There are a lot of opportunities that you will see in this course itself. People will be giving those to you, but those has to come through me. So I want people to be very proactive in this. This is something that we are building, and it will be useful for every student in Kamkus Law internally, firstly. And if maybe Indian government also wants to have that, we will have a discussion with the director, sir, and Ayush. And those are the future aspects. But this is predominantly a knowledge base. The idea, the mission is that it will be a knowledge base for all the students of Kamkus, uh, to leverage this for their productivity increase, for referring to internal cases, a lot of internal cases, references, negotiations, all those things has to be there. So we will be building that. So this is the second thing. This is the first thing that I wanted to introduce to everybody. So yeah, I mean, that was one thing. So keep that chat going. I see a lot of people who have said, I think they want. Cool. Can you please continue with today's topic? Yeah, absolutely. I am going to continue with that. Sure. So let's go and use some of the tools. What are the use cases, how they can be used? And you guys have to try that out and come up tomorrow. That was that helpful for you or not? Let's go to the case text co-counsel. Okay, let's open co-counsel. What is the name? Case text co-counsel. Let me find it here also. Co-counsel. So that name. There's an AI for that. There we have that. What is the name? Case text co-counsel. Let's see this one. Well, let's go to, there's an AI for that. Guys, can you guys see Co-Counsel? I mean, I have a lot of other products also, but I want to see Co-Counsel now. I'm also curious. Name is Co-Counsel, right? Co-Counsel EL. No worries. We were there on the best legal services in AI. Okay. Common papers, let's see. All right. So here, this tool, what it does is build, negotiate, and sign contracts in minutes. That's the USP of this product. And it is mostly having a good rank as well. You can see the reviews. Let's go for the one where we have the highest reviews. There should be some filtering process over here. So these are the conversations that are happening. Do you know any good AI accounting software? Some people, you'll find the right one here itself. The beautiful website that you guys can spend time here. All the AI products here are categorized. They are AI agents, voice agents that you want, AI automation, editing tools, productivity which you want to increase, maybe AI note takers, team collaboration softwares, engineering development, these vibe coding tools. These are like, you can say, the wheels for your uh, wheels of your plane that you're flying in. You just have to use them, these vibe coding tools. There is Cursor, Lovable, V0, Windsurf, Replit, Bolt is a very powerful tool. Manus, which I showcased, this is one of the best tools that I have seen. You can see this tool as well, manus.im. What makes them different? You can understand that as well. Traditional AI tools requires constant supervision and manual intervention. You give a task and it will do. Like we saw live, the machine was running and it was showing what it was doing as well. You were able to see that, right? So these are amazing tools that I see. Let's go to Common Paper. So this is a company which is claiming that they can build, negotiate, and sign contract in minutes. Common Paper empowers contract collaborations, uh, negotiation, signing, billing, and all those things. It is being.
भाई टूल यूज करना सिखा
Yeah, I'm going to use that. So let's sign up, maybe. So we discussed yesterday spell book, how it is being used, how it can be used. So we did use and used hands-on on one product. We also saw data, how we can use and see visualizations. Now we are going to the next level of learning a new product together, because I also want to learn. So let's say if I log in, is there a Gmail? Okay, Google is there. Cool. So let's say I log in over here. Okay. Aman, is this fine now? Aman, can you hear me? Okay, organization name, let's say Growbro.ai. So let's save this. Okay, now let's get started. Let's see what it has to offer. So we will give like last 20 minutes to Dr. Steve as well. So let's quickly look into what this tool can do for us. So if you find an agreement for design, confidentiality, sales and service partnership, let's go to partnership, design partnership agreement or letter of intent. Let's say partnership agreement we create. So what all things it needs, your company, the company brand license, provide partnership, okay, territory, key terms, governing laws, choose the code which you want to apply to the claims. Everything is here and you can create and save the template. Let's see what we have here. Let's see an agreement mostly that is existing. I am like live, only testing out one of the product that is good, showcasing good on Product Hunt. Let's see. So contract data and insights, over 1,000 companies, reports, enterprise takes 40% more longer than SMBs to sign. Okay. 71% of CAS use Delaware of governing law and choosing codes. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the right product that we should look into, but let's see if this is loaded. Okay. So partnership agreement, these are the corporations, these are the payment and taxes, which are also part of the partnership agreement. The trademark licensing, this is also the important part of a partnership agreement, privacy, escalation process, termination and term. This is a important document. So let's say today I have a partnership with Quincy for Beyond Seal. So I will have to create that partnership agreement. Now, for me, I am running a company. I have a lot of folks who can do that job. But for people who are starting, who don't have any other option than themselves, and they are not lawyers, they don't know about law, they are maybe tech wizards, or maybe they are selling food, cloud kitchens, or maybe some other, maybe softwares, or maybe some consulting. So this tool can be useful, I believe, to create directly contracts. You can just give the details about what you want to have, and this will create for you. So this is a live session to understand the tools which are important, which you want to, which you should try out in like tomorrow. So what this is claiming, and I'll send the link also because I think I'm losing out that link. But what does it do? So it's an AI-powered assistant by Reuters, designed specifically for lawyers, trained on real legal documents. This is the same thing that we will be also creating for the internal tool that we will be creating. How is it different from ChatGPT? It's built by lawyers, for lawyers, legal document training, legal database integration. So it will connect to, let's say, government website also, maybe. So yesterday, I think that was a great discussion with Suresh ji with respect to the biometric checking fraud that is happening. I think that could be one of the use case that we can also implement together. Or maybe it is implemented somewhere. We have to find it. So how is it useful for students? You can use to draft legal memos with proper structure, review contracts and spot issues. You can prepare deposition outliers, spot missing arguments in brief, learn proper legal document framing. Now, you guys in the first year, you need to learn a lot of things. Of course, this will have some mistakes, the final agreement document, but you have to be very much give context about what is happening in a document, what you want the document should hold, like the name of the companies, what is the signing amount, what is the base amount of the company, what are the partnership terms. So all those things can be here managed. Sim- Similar to this, there is this brief catch. Let's see if brief catch I can find out. Cool. Let's open this one. So legal AI trusted by top firm and judges. Okay. So it's an AI which is being trusted by firms and judges. They use it probably for understanding the cases and general use cases. So let's see a demo, most probably. Let's try it out. Uh, because it's better writing, stronger, firm, immediate return on investment. You just use it directly. Uh, you can try signing out for free. Uh, you can, because you are the upcoming lawyers, the voices. So try to see how it is useful for you guys. But I will be sharing the PPT as well. How it is useful right now is various ways. So let's see. So it is a legal writing assistant that works in Word to improve clarity, tone, and persuasiveness. It's like a Grammarly for lawyers, but trained specifically on legal documents by legal writing expert Ross Guberman. Not sure about this guy, but must be a legal fraternity. So how is it useful for students? You can polish and you can improve moot court briefs, learn professional legal training, writing style. In the next moot court, plan out to use this product for your moot court briefs and session whenever that starts. Then it eliminates passive voice and wordiness, enhance argument flow and persuasion. Now, I'm not trying to sell this tool to you guys. Idea is to understand the capabilities of a tool which some genius people in the world have created. Uh, so try to leverage that rather than just focusing on ChatGPT. Let's go to law school AI. Let's see this one. This is lawbhumi.com, but the name here is Law School AI. Let me open up. So guys, are you guys learning or having a good session? Guys, I'm like really exhausted myself, and I want, if this is helpful, the next uh, 4 days will be super interesting, and yeah, I mean it will be super amazing. Next 4 days, we will continue from where we have left, and law school, yeah, awesome. We'll take a small photo also of everybody who's part of this mission. Legal. Let's see, this is what AI for law students guide for future legal. It's a okay. It's an Indian company, I believe. So, why should law students care about AI? We already know that how AI is already used in law firms. Now, this is something which you guys can use. Some schools even offer dual. Okay, this is not the right one. AI won't replace lawyers, but it will change the game. Okay, they are also in the same mission. It's great. So yeah, skills law students should develop. This is a good thing. Digital literacy. Be comfortable using platforms like Google Scholar, GPT. Okay. Legal research databases. So we have covered product hunt. There's an AI for that and other sources to be sure that there are platforms that we try out. And research databases also we have seen through Collab Notebook that we can also get our hands dirty. Now, how to do that, we'll have a separate session. Then this is critical thinking. AI can give you answers, but you still need to interpret and apply the law. Now, this is very important. Critical thinking in any part of your work is important. Uh, Even if somebody comes and tell you that right now it's raining outside. Now, you cannot direct believe what you are being told. You have to be very critical about thinking. maybe through the sound outside if you're getting, maybe looking out and then confirming. So you have to be very like you have to interpret and think about from your mind. Even if ChatGPT, like your friend or any other tool, tells you that this is the answer, no, you have to think. You have to interpret if that answer is correct because that's a machine that is telling you. It's a smart machine, but it is telling you something, and then you need to apply. So that's why critical thinking is the most important thing, which should be taken care of. Then legal tech awareness. It is telling you what are the trends that are following. You can attend webinars, online school about legal technology. Good. I think that's a great initiative by the legal school. Then data privacy and ethics. Then what are the career opportunities in AI law? Legal tech consultant. This is very hot topic. And we will be also having that session on mostly on Friday and Thursday as well, where we will be bringing up a lot of guests which are in corporate, legal law, corporate lawyers, tech consultants, legal tech consultants. You'll get access to them directly in this session. Talk to them. They will be sharing beautiful uh, experiences and their learnings. Then there is privacy and data protection. So there is a DPDP law AI right now in India. There are no good AI laws. They are in the progress of making. So I mean, there are a lot of opportunities, seriously, in AI with respect to law. AI ethics advisor, in-house counsel for tech firms. On Friday, Mr. Rajul Jain will be joining. He will be giving a lot of opportunities in the call itself. So you have to be, guys, very much uh, uh, prepared to have him in your good books. So be very much attentive, speaking. That's an open opportunity live. And after this week also, we will be connecting to the college students. So yeah, so you can become an in-house counsel for tech firms, like my tech firm. I run 10 companies right now, which are in India, UAE, US, and UK, along with Akash. Uh, we need in-house counsels also for our tech firms. So there is direct requirement that I also want. I need some good people. Uh, I will select mostly at least 4 or 5 people from this session, uh, and I want to have more actually. But 5 people is what I need. I will be training them. They will be leading different markets: India, US, APAC, different things. Then there is policy researchers in AI regulations. This is then again a good opportunity. The policy research part, the AI regulations, the DPDP laws, because these are critical laws. Every day, now Dr. Steve will also step in. Okay, I think it's time. Dr. Steve, can you also step in now? I want to, sorry for eating up all the time today. But next 10 minutes, you take it over, and you can also tell students that there are a lot of lawsuits that are filed in US with respect to data breaches. So there's a lot of uh, opportunities there as well. So yeah, I mean, I welcome Dr. Shiv to you to the podium as well. Um, I think let me ask you to unmute. Can you unmute
Just
yourself?
give me a minute, I am doing.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, first, it's an honor to be here. I send honor and great blessing to all of you. I especially to the owners and administrators and of the Kamkus law, and to um, Jatin, and to Akash and his other partners and associates. I'm glad to be here, and we only have just a couple of minutes, and I'll pick back up maybe tomorrow. It's based on what they have, but what I would like each of you to start thinking about is, what does a lawyer do? You are getting great technical knowledge on how you actually can use tools to build a case. And during your time in class, you're learning legal skills and research skills, and you're learning how you actually start to understand this great compendium of knowledge that's been built over the centuries, because law is, if anything, it is one of the oldest professions. But what I want you to start thinking about, and what I want to bring, the special sauce I want to bring to you, is what does a lawyer do and how can you become excellent at this work? How is it that you can become the person that is head and shoulders above your peers? And I want you to start thinking about what is it that makes a lawyer somebody that's other people are going to seek out and pay? How am I going to lift myself above the fray? And the first thing, and really, Jen and Akash, all we really have time today to do is talk about the idea of curiosity. And for every single one of you that are on this call, you're young men and women, you have bright brains, you have eager learning. But what we want to encourage you to do, just as Jatin was moving through those very difficult wickets and trying to find a way to be able to communicate to you, this is a tool that may curiosity. We want you to always stay curious. And I'm going to be developing this theme, this idea of curiosity and how it drives professional behavior. Whenever you find anyone, ladies and gentlemen, that is a successful person, at the core, at the scaffold of their DNA is curiosity. What is it that keeps them fresh and attuned? And they continue to look past the crust of the bread, if you will, and to dive past that into what is the heart of the loaf of the baked bread. And so today, what I want you to do is to remember, and we only have just a couple of minutes, and then I'll listen because I do want to hear what you have to say. I want you to realize that this classroom that they have crafted for you, that has been presented to you, is in many ways putting you in a place where that you begin to think, what is my legal life going to look like? What kind of a lawyer am I going to be? What is the reasoning I'm going to bring to cases? What's the ethic that's going to drive me? How am I going to prepare? I'm going to hover there in just a minute. What kind of courageous person am I going to be? Because I must tell you, many of your clients will place you in compromised positions. Okay. And you have to decide what kind of courage that you're going to be. And on the other side of that, many of your clients will have been placed in compromised positions that they are not guilty of, or the complaint against them is not correct. It's fabricated in some ways. And in fact, it's embellished in many ways. And here's the piece I want you, ladies and gentlemen, to think about as you start your legal career. I want you to see that your client, the person or company or organization that is going to select you as advocate, they have become in some way, now listen very carefully, some fashion voiceless. Their complaint has not worked to this day, and they have sought you out. Now, mind you, color the background of the painting, create the backdrop of the AI tools and the research tools and the compendium of information that you're gaining in terms of legal argumentation and how that's going to work. But at the center of that circle, listen to me very carefully, is a person or an organization or a company that has become voiceless. They have lost their ability to stand on their own. And a lawyer, if he or she is anything, is an advocate for those people that are in front of them. Now, in days to come, we'll explain to you what advocacy looks like. We'll explain to you and start to shape with you how you begin to firm your idea and codify your mindset about what you as an advocate become and will become. And you're just nascent in your work, ladies and gentlemen. And we say that not as a pejorative thing, but we say that as an open thing. So Jatin and Akash and to the administrators and of the law school and to these beautiful young minds, we start today by asking you to stay curious and to stay open to the idea that the people that seek you out come to you because at some level they have been stripped of their capacity to be heard. As you start to think about which tools to use on the AI side, which law ideas you begin to form up in terms of your how you're going to create a brief, what argumentation you're going to use, what precedents you're going to. You have to stay inside the circle. Imagine you are the nucleus of the atom. The atomic energy around you is powerful, but at the center is you, the advocate, for this person who has become voiceless in some way or some manner or some shape. And I want you to think about that as you go to sleep tonight. And I want you to imagine yourself as the person that then begins to radiate this information in behalf of your client. Because if you are anything, ladies and gentlemen, I will end right here. You sit instead of that person who no longer can speak for themselves. That's what an advocate does, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the mindset I want you to start to create inside of you as you build your persona of what kind of lawyer will I become. We'll do more of this, sir, in days to come.
That was really intensive and amazing. Uh, a lot of like golden words, I would say. Uh, Dr. Steve, for your wisdom. Uh, I think a lot of people liked the valuable information. And I also want to see next 10 years how these people will turn out to be the successful lawyers representing in India across globe. It would be beautiful for me to see how they have grown. So the right mindset up needs to be there, and that's what you were also focusing on. And lovely, sir. We have a lot of people also thanking you for your wisdom. Uh,
Well, when you start to think, Jatin, about what's it like to sit in a classroom again, these young men and young women are just beginning their journey. I'm way down the road of the journey. I've sat in behalf of thousands of people, ladies and gentlemen. I don't say that boastfully. This has been my life work, your life work, and I want you to start to shape it now. And we're going to give you over the next few days, as I get chance to speak, how you begin to build this and how you begin to create this, what I call quiver. Imagine a quiver that has arrows that you begin to pull out. But all of it is senseless unless you see yourself as the voice for the voiceless, because every single client you will see. And by the way, uh, I must say, Jay, you and your team have become a voice for me because I don't understand AI tools. I know how to build content for people that are harmed, but I don't know how to do the work. And you have become a voice for me, young man. And I'm grateful for that. So let them get on to sleep. You get on to sleep. It's late there. But love and honor for all of you. And I'm always available. And to the leadership and to you, Jatin, and you, Akash, I'm more than willing to sit and begin to shape the human element of how a person does this work. Because in the end, this is where I believe every single one of these men and young women will sit in the next few years. They will be in those chairs. And we want them to be prepared emotionally, mentally, and of course, in terms of their profession. So love and honor. And thank you for the minutes that I get to speak today. It's always an honor.
Amazing, amazing ending to this beautiful session, Steve, Dr. Steve, and it's honor. And most probably next week, if you can also be a part of the training session with Quincy, maybe some time that you can dedicate specifically for the upliftment of 100 plus students, how they can build their right attitude when they are a lawyer. That attitude building is something which you have a charisma, and you can build that, and that's what students would be required. This week it will be focusing on Gen AI, all the other topics, but next week we will open the forms for everybody to be a participant with Quincy, Whitney, and Dr. Steve. I will also be there for the host, where it will be a 1 hour session with both of with each. Maybe one day we will have with Dr. Steve, one day we will have with Quincy and Whitney. But we have a packed schedule this week. So those people who are interested, just let us know. This is to build you for the future. Um, and it will go substantially. In 1 week we cannot do that, but we you have the right people with the right mindset of in front of you, and how you leverage is on your side. That's the duty of your goal. We can give you inputs, we can give you opportunities, we can show you things, but you have to take a step forward. uh, so wonderful. Thank you everyone for spending your 2 hours with us on this call. A great line of panelists today. Everyone, I want to thank. We will also be giving a little token of respect at the end of the session to every speaker who has spoken on our platform. I will be asking Ayushi and Director Sir to also give a small accolade to everybody who is speaking, and all the students also. We will be working closely. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow we have IIT Madras team led by Aman, who will be
सर एक मिनट
teaching.
रुको, कर रहा हूँ. Hello,
Yeah,
Jatin,
yeah.
can you repardon so I can listen again?
Can I?
Pardon, please, so I hear you.
Yeah, yeah,
Can
yeah,
you?
absolutely. I'll ask you to introduce. So he is running a Create Software Solutions company successfully, and most probably he will be taking the next 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. I will not be there, but I will be there as a listener. I also want to listen to a lot of things. He will be giving a lot of topics. On Friday, he will also be co-hosting. And on Saturday, I will be co-hosting with Dipanshu Sarkar. He's the judge from Gurugram, along with Akash. So Saturday we will be meeting with Dipanshu, and meanwhile these 3 days, Aman will be leading. Over to you, Aman.
Yeah, thank you, Jatin.
So, shall we conclude, sir, from Campus College of Law?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. As we conclude today's session, remember that generative AI is not here to replace lawyers, but lawyers who understand AI may replace those who don't. The future of law will belong to professionals who can combine legal reasoning with technological awareness. And the tools you have taught in this session were really commendable and were very new to our students also. So, thank you, sir. See you tomorrow at the same time. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Okay. Stay healthy, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.